Hello guys, it's Aidenn back with Michael and Kaan. So we're here with another video, but we're going to be talking about movies. Well, that we've seen before COVID-19 and during COVID-19 and after COVID-19. So, how we're going to start this video is during COVID-19, I saw this one movie called Mad Max. So, if you guys ever seen the movie Borderlands or played the game Borderlands, it's exactly like that, just made into a movie, but with different actors and people. So, pretty much what it's about is like the whole world's come to an end, and everyone's low on fuel and resources and everything, and everyone has like their own little clans and stuff, and like there's these like a bunch of people that like are trying to go to this place called the Green Place. And it turns out it's not even there. And so they're pretty much being like chased like the whole time, and it's all built with action. And so pretty much that was the movie about. Kaan, what's your movie?
So I watched this movie Money Heist. It's not like a movie, it's like a series. So basically the movie, they're trying to explain that like money, it's just paper. It doesn't value anything. So they're basically robbing places. They're trying to just explain like money's just paper, like it doesn't value anything in life. So I think they came out with season 4. So we have to wait for season 5 to come out, and there's a lot of sad parts in the movie. Yeah.
All right, Michael, your movie.
So I watched a lot of movies. I like movies a lot, and I'm honestly just gonna pick one that everyone watched.
What?
What is it?
Oh.
So I'm just gonna talk. This movie, I watched this as a kid, and I really liked that show, but it ended in 2015. It's called Lilo and Stitch. Probably you never heard of it?
No, I have. Isn't Lilo and Stitch made by Disney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard it?
Yeah.
What's it about?
So it's about this. I don't remember his name. It's like this 4-eyed guy who made all these like little monsters. When you put it's like a little ball and it has a number on it. If you put it in the water.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like a Pokemon, but not really. If you put it in water, it like turns into the animal. No, more like a monster. So this girl named Lilo, she finds Stitch in pet market. Yeah, pet market, and she just takes Stitch because she thinks it's a dog, which it's not really.
Wait, isn't it that like little gray animal?
No, it's a blue one.
Stitch is blue.
I think blue. But he doesn't speak. He speaks in a weird language.
No,
yeah,
but
he learned to speak.
Yeah, Lilo teached him a little bit of their language.
All right.
And throughout the seasons, they just find new of brothers of Stitch, brothers of them, and just the show ended. But they didn't really show every monster that has been in the movie.
All right, so what do you guys think about like all the movies that we talked about? So what I think about Mad Max is it's an awesome movie all out. I don't really think there's no downside about it. It's like it's awesome. It's packed with action. Like the good thing or what I think is awesome about it is so like it's packed with action, and there's only little parts of it that are like relaxing scenes and just like them talking. But like pretty much the whole movie is just packed with actions, and I love that movie. I think it came out in 2015, and I don't. To be honest, I think a lot of other people like it, but I think there's some haters out there. I don't know. So, Kaan, what do you think about your movie?
I like it. There's a lot of action, and it was starting to go down, but all of a sudden it just went up with popularity, and it became a really popular series. And there's nothing I hate about it. It's a really good show.
Michael?
So I really like the show. I don't think there's any problems with it. The only problem I think is they could like extended the show until they showed every brother of Stitch. That's the only one I had.
Cool. All right, so the next movie I have is Avengers: Age of Ultron. So overall, all of the Avengers movies, all the comics, everything that was made is awesome. Except one thing that I do not like, and I've told everyone in my family and almost everyone that I know I don't like. Whenever Marvel makes a movie, they never or almost never make it like a comic or like the comics. So, say like or so like say like Spider-Man, like they never made it like the comics. So, and like Age of Ultron or Marvel's Age of Ultron, like it was a really good movie, except sometimes throughout the movie it was just like kind of like a little too much talking, and like I personally like a lot of action in my movies.
Same.
I think I think it was just too much, a little too much talking all out.
Yeah, that's the problem with most of the movies. Every time I watch movies, just has a lot of talking, not as much action.
And like I understand they gotta put like talking in it to like get the movie going and stuff, but yeah, like Mad Max is also like one of those movies that I could just watch over and over and over and over and over and over and over again till I die. So, Kaan?
So my second movie, there's this really good movie. It's called I forgot the name.
Just tell how about it. Maybe you will remember its name.
So it's this it's called The Hunger Games.
Oh.
Hunger Games.
Yeah. So
I watched the first movie. It was really good.
yeah, I really like it a lot. It's a good show, and yeah, so it's basically like a survival game, I think, basically, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I really love the book too. The book is really good too, and
In school, didn't you read the book?
yeah,
I didn't
Isn't
read
it?
I mean,
Isn't it based in like medieval times?
I think no.
It's like half old times, half future.
Yeah, it's a really good. The book and the series. I mean, the movie is really good too. I like it a lot.
Cool. All right, Michael, what's your movie?
So I'm gonna talk about an Avengers movie too. The Avengers Endgame. So the show was really good. Everyone liked it, but the part I didn't understand was, why couldn't they just go? They built a time machine. I know why they got all the stones again to bring back everyone, but couldn't they just before they did that just go back in time and just kill Thanos when he was young
Yeah.
to make it?
Kill baby Thanos?
Yeah. So, but they didn't do that because they wanted to extend the show. They didn't want to end the show like the movie right in like 45 minutes.
Kill the baby
And
Groot.
the end game was like the saddest part of the Avengers. Probably it was really sad.
I'm bad for Tony Stark. He's like my favorite character.
Iron Man died.
Yeah, that
Black Widow died too, right?
Yeah,
that
sacrifice herself.
yeah that movie when Iron Man died in that movie, God, it made me so sad.
Oh my God,
I
Iron Man died.
don't want to cry.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Like he just
I
like
feel like the saddest death was.
What?
I feel like, Iron Man was like the saddest.
I didn't understand why he couldn't what's her name? Captain Marvel snap with her fingers. She's like one of the most powerful ones.
Yeah.
If she would have just snapped, nothing, just Thanos gone, and everyone would be happy.
It's also really weird because that's such a sad movie. Because like, why do they gotta add that Captain or Iron Man has a child, and at the end of the movie he dies? Like, that's stupid. So my next movie that I have is Captain America: The First Avenger.
I
So
watched it.
I like history a lot. So and Captain America is like or he's based in like World War II, and he was like really a scrawny guy like Kaan, and so then he had to then he went into the military, but like he couldn't prove that he was like or a trained or well enough soldier.
So he jumped on that bomb, right?
No.
No?
So then he the Tesseract or no, not the Tesseract. He got in this machine thingy that made him like a super soldier of some sort. And then he had to face down the Red Skull and get the Tesseract back, which turned out had one of the stones in it, which was the teleporting stone, the blue stone. And then And then just the movie was all out great. That's one of the movies like that I could watch a lot of times over because I have Disney Plus and just like whenever I get bored some days, I try to just like watch some Marvel movies. That's probably one of the first movies I would pick. Huh?
There's this really good movie that's called Lost in Space.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. I saw it.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
I think I watched it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, like I like. There's some action into it, I think, and it's really good movie. Like so, basically, they just got lost in space. They all split up, and it's
just survival, right?
Yeah,
Space.
survive in space.
Now in these days, like so much stuff is just about survival. I like that movie because like it's kind of like
really good.
a whole family and just like again, it's like the end of the world because like didn't a meteor come and like strike Earth?
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
only like the smartest of people could go to like the space and like these demons came and just like
Yeah, it's really
destroyed the
funny.
space station.
I need to watch that movie because it sounds really great when
Because
you think about it.
there's this one movie where this big meteor hit and destroyed Earth, and I told my mom, "How are we not dead because the Earth got destroyed?" I'm like, "How are we still alive then?" But I was just a little kid when that happened.
But it's just like it's all like a family that's just like trying to survive together. It's really sad and like cute and
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
I'm gonna talk about this movie, which I kind of barely even understood. It was the Black Panther movie.
That's
so-
good.
I really liked the
Understand.
movie, but the part I didn't understand when like the villain, the Gold Panther,
yeah.
he said like his father killed his brother, and I couldn't really understand what was happening in that.
Yeah, that part kind of confused me too, cause like I guess like the other father was kind of like bad or something. Or it wasn't really bad, or some sort of bad, and then just like he was doing something bad, so the Black Panther's dad had just come and like killing him or something like that.
Yeah, I had to rewatch that movie like many times to understand it, but I still couldn't understand it that much.
Yeah.
It's really hard to understand what was happening in it. But the action is really good.
Yeah. All right. So the next movie I love, I like a lot that I could watch actually all of these movies over and over and over again is which it's Star Wars the Last Jedi. So that was the one that just came out, right? No, it was the one that Luke died. So the part that I think was a really good scene in The Last Jedi is when like Luke was using the Force Ghost and went out to that salt planet and faced down all those AT-ATs, but like he wasn't really there. It was just a Force Ghost. And so he like faced down Kylo Ren, but as a ghost. I thought that was a really awesome part. But again, all the Star Wars movies are awesome. And like I love that movie, and some people that like may like not like sci-fi and stuff may not like that movie that much, but I love all the Star Wars movies, especially that one.
I honestly don't really like Star Wars that much. I always fall asleep when I watch it.
Star Wars is amazing. How do you not like Star Wars?
I don't know. I just fall asleep as soon as I watch one.
All right, come.
So there's this one movie called I think it was
What's the movie called, Kaan? You can name a show too if you want.
Okay. It was called it's this.
What's it about?
The Terminator.
Terminator.
Oh, that's like one of the
Terminator.
best movies I watched.
It's a good one. So it's like about like these undercover like robots, where like it shows like a real human, but they're like secretly robots in the inside, and they're just trying to defeat the whole world by killing people.
Because Skynet took
Yeah.
over the world.
How much Terminators were there?
There's like
5.
Yeah, five. So like and
I don't like the.
wait,
new
how
one.
many Terminator movies were there?
I think
All right, so like 2 or 3 or 5. All right, so I think 5. All right, so
I don't really like anyone.
All right, so out of you two both, which Terminator movie do you think is the best?
The first 3.
I like the
fourth and fifth suck.
The newest one that came out because there's a lot of action in that one, like a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it. They just kept trying to kill the bad Terminator.
That's
they just failed the whole time, and the last one they just exploded.
No, they won.
Yeah, but they tried to defeat him like so many times. It didn't work, and at the end they just somehow defeated him.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Terminators are not supposed to die. They're like impossible to destroy.
Yeah, they're like almost impossible to destroy.
Like they're like invincible.
All right, Michael, what's your movie? Right, you can also do a movie or a show.
I don't really have that many movies that I watched because let me think. No, I don't have any more. Yeah.
So one of the movies that I got is Lord of the Rings. So Lord of the Rings is one of the best movies that I have ever seen. So what'd you say about the movie? So you don't like any movie, Michael.
I do.
So pretty much what the Lord of the Rings is about is like these are like people are like trying to take over like the land, and it's about these rings or the 3 rings. And so these two little hobbits, I really don't remember what their names are. Like they have to find the rings and then bring them all the way up to the Mount Doom, and then put them in the lava. And then while they destroy, then everything is peace in the land now. So while they try to get to the mountain, they go through hell. So they have to face down wars, stay with like a bunch of castles, and like go through mountains and stuff. And it's just a bunch of different stuff that they have to go through. And then in that time, they have to trust this another hobbit that is like not really a hobbit, but his name is Smeagol, but it's like but that's like not really his, or that is his old name, but he changed it like to something else. And it's like, so he like, cause the ring corrupted him, so he just like became this awful little midget thing. So it's like, every time he's been like following them or just like trying to get the ring back. And while that is happening, the ring is corrupting the other hobbit. So then like while they're trying to bring it up to the mountain, at the end, one of the hobbits lose their finger because Smeagol bit it off trying to get the ring.
This sounds funny.
Mike, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Do you have any shows?
I watched a show like a week ago. It's called Bright. Have you heard of it?
No, I've not heard of it.
Oh, it's really fun. So it's about like it's about humans, and there's like also elves and some blue goblins in the world.
Smurfs?
No, not Smurfs. Some goblins. So every human thinks that these blue goblins think they're always the bad guys because they most of the blue ones monsters are like always bad, but it turns out at first the show was really good. I didn't really understand it, but turns out the elves were the actual bad guys because they were trying to take over the world and bring back the Dark King. It said Dark King, something like that.
Okay. So I have one more show. Actually, I don't have one more show. I was just joking. So,
how about you? Do you have any?
Do you have one more show?
Okay, this might be the funniest and one of the weirdest shows I ever watched. The Chocolate Factory.
Oh, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes.
The OGs.
It's basically about
chocolate.
these 5 kids, I think.
5 kids.
Yeah.
There's this one kid that was addicted to chocolate, and this girl that was addicted to gum, which got really fat and turned to blue, and rolling down the stairs, getting out. And there's this.
How'd they get to like the chocolate factory? Like how'd they get in there?
Like I think it was on an ad. Like you had to get a golden ticket from this chocolate bar, and then they were like just keep getting chocolate bars and keep getting it over and over again.
Yeah, it's really rare.
And then till they get a golden ticket. But there's this one factory where there's like 100 people opening chocolate bars.
It's the gum.
Wait,
girl,
what did they do in the factory?
Yeah, they're opening so much bars just to get a golden ticket for this one girl.
Yeah, and as soon as they get it,
what do they do in like the chocolate factory? Like where'd they go?
Oh, they go through these trials to see
and this really scary elevator that goes really fast.
Oh, it's at the end of the movie. So.
Yeah, and then in the end they just they want to live in the Willy Wonka, so they brought their house into the Willy Wonka.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time on Aidenn's Echoes. Bye, guys. Michael, Kaan, and me.
We're out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.